Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Cap, and today I'm going to talk to you about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, I'm sure by now you've been hit from every possible angle with information and videos and whatever like that, but I don't know for sure what kind of following I have out there that still enjoy having me do Call of Duty style tutorials like this video here. So I thought I would put together one talking about the different perks and some combos that I think would like I've done with the previous Call of Duties for years. And if you like seeing me do Call of Duty videos, whether it's breakdown or gameplays or anything, leave me a comment below and let me know. But in the meantime, let's get right to them. Now, I'm not going to spend a tremendous amount of time going over each and every perk because I'm sure you've probably seen them before, the information's out there, but I do want to kind of cover them just so you kind of have a basis before I get to some combos down there. Now, with Advanced Warfare, they've gone back to a Black Ops 2 style class creation system, except for they're calling it Pick 13. So, instead of having like in Ghost where you just had 30 some odd perks you go through and pick through at different point values, you have the 3 different tiers, perks 1, 2, and 3 there, and you get 5 different options for each one of them. So we'll go through here. The very first one that you're going to run into is lightweight, which is just like it is in every other Call of Duty. It increases movement speed. Then there's low profile, which makes you invisible to UAVs and tracking rounds. And everybody's favorite danger close is back, just increased explosive and score streak damage. There's a lot of us that are trying to get that one taken out of the game before launch, but I really don't see it's actually going to happen. So sadly, we're probably going to have to deal with the same kind of tubers and danger close we've dealt with for so many years. Now, Overcharged extends your exo ability battery life and shocks enemies when you do your boost slam. Now, I'm not going to get into the exo abilities in this actual video itself, but the battery life is what actually uses the charges. So you're doing cloak, or you're doing your shield, or you're doing your boost slam. That perk right here will allow the battery life on that to last a little bit longer. Flak Jackets, as it's always been known, reduces damage, makes it so that you can reset the timer on grenades if you decide to throw them back. Now on to Tier 2, we come up with a new named one, Peripherals. Gives you increased mini-map coverage, and you can take out enemies without displaying their death icons. Now, we've had that ability in previous perks in different Call of Duties before, but they've kind of taken away some abilities and combined some others in some perks here, so that's what Peripherals does. Blind Eye is back as you remember it, making you undetectable by things basically called in by the player. And with tracking drones and explosive drones, those are basically things that the player will use as their exo abilities and their exo items basically. They're almost like little mini tracking devices that stay in a particular area, so a much lower powered UAV. And it doesn't work against UAV. Next up is the Camper Staple perk, Cold Blooded. Basically just keeps you from being seen by any and all things out there. We'll be seeing this one a lot for pretty much everybody that's going to be running this game. I just have a feeling this is going to be the perk we're going to see a lot of. Fast Hands will be a good perk for running gunners because you can reload while sprinting, you can swap weapons, use your exo abilities and exo launchers faster. So for those people that just have real fast reflexes and are going to be on the move a lot, this will be a perk you see a lot of. And in case I forgot to mention it, wildcards are going to be returning to Advanced Warfare. So like Black Ops 2, if you want to put a wildcard slot in there, it gives you 2 Tier 1 perks or Tier 2, Tier 3 perks. So Gung Ho mixed with Fast Hands is a good combination we have there because it allows you to fire while sprinting and sliding. Put on their Fast Hands, you don't have to slow down to reload or pull up your weapon. It'd be a pretty good combo. Toughness is a perk I'm really glad is returning here because it reduces flinch when getting shot. So if you're in those real crucial 1-on-1 gun battles or whatever and somebody's shooting you, it'll keep your gun from flicking around the screen, making you lose accuracy and possibly lose in the gunfight. So that'll be one a lot of running gunners will be using. Scavenger is pretty much what you would expect from it, where you can resupply bullet ammo from dead enemies, but this time it also allows you to start with extra magazines, so you get to start off with total more bullets. Now, nothing's been confirmed, yes or no, not whether or not they replenished explosives. I don't know whether I want it, yes or no. What do you guys think? Now, with Advanced Warfare's new movement system where you got the little blast and stuff where you can extend your jumps or blast sideways or anything like that, anytime you do that on the map, it's actually going to show you on the minimap because you're making a lot of noise. The perk Blast Suppressor will keep you from being shown on the minimap when you're using your exo movements. Now, how this works with the exo ability of exo ping, which allows you to see those things, I think these two will cancel each other out, but we haven't seen specifically yet whether or not it's going to be all or nothing on either one of those. So we'll just have to see how it actually goes out there. But this one will actually keep you from being seen when you're bouncing around off the walls and stuff. Hardwired will keep you basically immune to effect equipment, meaning that if they throw an EMP or a scrambler, stun grenades, nanoswarms, system hacks, things like that would normally go ahead and mess up your exosuit and make you lose your abilities for a moment or two, Hardwired will actually keep you safe from those. And lastly, we have Hardline, which does exactly like it did in every other game it was in. Just decreases the cost of your score streaks by 100 points. So, that'll be a staple for a lot of people. I know I like running that one when I'm just having an off night. Alright, now into a few of the combos for some of these perks that I think we're going to see a lot of in the game. I did this with a couple other Call of Duties and was pretty right, but it's kind of common sense. It's not like I have some deep insight to the inner workings of Call of Duty players, but here's a few that I came up with. Start off with a class that I'll probably use some of, Loud and Proud. You don't care if you show up on the map, don't care if the enemies see you, you're going to get in there with a shotgun and stick it right in their butt. So, you got Lightweight and Overcharged. You could use either, or you could use both if you want to throw a wild card on there for Tier 1. Tier 2, throw on Fast Hands and Gung Ho. Once again, using a wildcard perk, you can put either or both on there, and throw Toughness on there, and you're going to be good to go. Now, if you throw the Exo ability, Exo Overclock, then you're going to end up having even a little bit more faster movement there. Next combo I have up is the Ninja. This person's going to keep off the map. It could be the Running Gunner, maybe like I only use me blades, going to get all up in you and stab you in the back, don't want to be heard. Or hopefully not, could be used by the Dirty Filthy Camper. But you throw a low profile on there, use either Blind Eye or Cold Blooded or Wild Card and use both of them, and Blast Suppressor. Pretty much that keeps you from getting seen or heard by pretty much anything there. So the next one up is PTFO for those objective players out there. Put on the Blast Shield, put on Blind Eye, and put on Hardwired. You'll be able to get up on the flags. You'll be able to get up on the, if you're playing uplink and you're trying to go for the ball. People throwing explosives at you and stun grenades and things like that. This will keep you from taking a whole lot of effect there. It lets you be able to keep on your game and keep it going there. And the last combo I have here is for the Kill Whore. Could be good, could be bad, depending on how they play, of course, just like with the Ninja up there. Put on Danger Close, which I really wish that wasn't in there, and put on Cold Blooded and Hardline on there. Basically, it makes it so they can do a lot of damage. It's going to be harder for you to figure out where they're coming from, and they get their kill streaks in one less kill than they actually need to for a normal playing time. So these people like to sit back, hang back with their target finders, and pick you off from a distance, or shoot a whole bunch of grenades at you, whatever. This would be the people that don't move a whole lot, end up with a bunch of kills, and really didn't actually do anything. Now, one of the things that I did notice in this is that there's no marathon in this. There is no marathon perk anymore, so what I have trying to figure out, and nobody can answer just yet, is whether or not Marathon is infinite by default, or if it's just kind of a set amount of space like in previous Call of Duties, and there's no way to override that. Obviously, until we play it, or until somebody who has played it can answer me, or answer us, we just have to kind of assume that it's going to be infinite. I really like that. I like being able to just hit the sprint button and keep going. I'm the kind of person that stays on the move without having to worry about my sprint button. So, that's my video here over the perks and some of the combos that have to go with it there. Hope you guys had some good insight. Maybe you learned something. Who knows? But, if you would, you're still with me here, and I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button, show me some support on the video. You leave me some combo ideas if you have some down in the comments below. I promise I'll read and respond to every one of them. In the meantime, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.